Goldfinger explodes, shouting at him, reminding him just how insane and dangerous that choice really is. But our boy is locked in. He argues that if he ends up expelled, then the demon's wish may never come true and demands that the cursed book trust him. Reluctantly, Goldfinger caves in and admits that whatever happens from here cannot be blamed on him. A glowing panel materializes in front of Joe, asking if he wants the borrow power skill. He accepts instantly without hesitation. The principal then interrupts his thoughts, asking if he has any final words. He answers firmly that he wants the principal to assess his level again, and only then decide. The principal shakes his head at the hopeless request, but extends his hand anyway. On contact, he notes that Joe's strength is greater than what the records suggest, but still not nearly enough to stay. Closing his eyes, Joe realizes this is his last chance, and desperately tries to absorb as much star energy as possible. He then begins to emit pure aura, shocking the principal. Even the demon is taken by surprise since he never expected the kid's energy to surpass the power he lent him. The principal staggers back in shock, trying to process what just happened. It hits him that Joe somehow broke through and reached the 4th level just now. Grinding his teeth, the man regains his composure and calls on our boy, telling him to participate in the upcoming school tournament. Joe blinks in surprise, trying to figure out why the headmaster's tone flipped so suddenly. Once the dust settles, he pieces together that the guy probably wants to drag Lee to school out of the trash and use him to show off in front of the education department. The principal admits that to make ends meet, he wanted to weed out the useless students, and then apologizes for catching Joe in this mess. As a reward, he grants him a full scholarship plus 6 bottles of supplements each week. He lays it down straight, saying our hero has to represent their school, because the entire future of the academy is riding on him. Realizing just how desperate the man is, our boy shoots his shot and asks if he can have the black crystal on the shelf. The principal explains it's carved from black star crystal, originally brought back by the previous head, and it represents the school's faith. But then he sighs that if the school collapses, its symbol means nothing, so he agrees that he will hand it over. Our hero responds with confidence, promising he'll give his all to win the tournament.